These hooks are sharp. Let's see what it's clipping. All right, just a whopper plopper kind of morning. I've yet to catch a fish with this thing, but giving it a try with a different color. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Try and touch greatness with this here. I don't know what compelled me to throw this morning, but it's what we're doing here. Let it chill for a second. Let's chill for a second. All right. I just love the way these things sound. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure where it's from. I think I might have got it in a mystery tackle box that I got. Hey, that's where it's up. I mean, I wish I could fish from the porch, but that would take some serious casting. But I do got my coffee on the yellow boat over there. I don't know where I got it from because I know I definitely didn't buy it. Like, bought it online specifically. I think this came in a mystery tackle box. It's by River to Sea. Yeah, definitely didn't. I think I might have gotten like some like years ago when I bought. It's come with me. I would throw over here, but the alligator is. When I was walking down, the alligator was like literally was hanging out right there. So we're not gonna even try because he'll just want to follow the whopper plopper. See if we can get these fish up. Well, I appreciate that. Look, building up to that. Building up to that. Fish addict. What's up? Cool guy. All right, let's get back to throwing casts in here. All right. Here's a question though: when you throw in a whopper plopper, do you like just continuously just retrieve it, or do you let it like sit for a minute? Give it time for the fish to maybe see something's in distress, or you just keep whopper plopping it. Again, I've never caught a fish with this, so this could be a first. Nothing would make me happier than seeing this, getting a fish reaction with this bad boy. Remington, what's going on? Ken, morning. All right, y'all are hyped this morning. Come on. Yeah. We're just trying to fish here, just trying to fish. It's a nice, cool morning here in North Carolina. Get my hour in. See if we can get lucky here. I was gonna try to catch some bluegills and throw that out, but save that for another day. Maybe I might try this evening because I feel like maybe the catfish might be more active. I don't know. Get off. Let it subside. Let it subside. All right, Edward. What's up? What's up? Hey, here we got GA, Ohio, Cal. What time is it in California? It can't be. You must be up early. Kermit. All right. guess you can't go too slow with the retrieve because it won't plop. Let me give a few more casts over here, then we're going to try the other bank. Should have got up earlier than this. Could have went down to the boat and done some saltwater fishing, but I was tired. Tired. Before I move off this little peninsula here, I'm going to try to throw down this bank here. We got some tall grass going on here. That's what I need to do, but like I said, I was tired. Monday was a little bit long of a day. Alright. At the end of this little peninsula here. Yeah, we got 17 likes. That's what's up. Nothing yet, man. Just trying to see if we can get a fish with this. I've never caught a fish with a whopper plopper, so this will be a first. If we can make it happen. Let's try and get it closer to the bank. Maybe if I just start using this a lot more, I'll get my first fish with it. You know what I mean? I think it just comes down to just using something. It's kind of quiet out here. There's no fish jumping, nothing. Overcast. Sometimes the backyard pond is really giving. Nah, bro, it's not a golf course. Just in the neighborhood. Behind the house. This is my pond, essentially. Not really though, but you fish enough, everyone thinks it's your pond. And that's what I do, so we go with that. Oh, how did that even happen? I knew it. I sensed it. Sensed it. Doesn't happen often, but it can happen. Your line gets twisted with a spinning reel. They are. They are. Yeah, but I asked you, so is it better just to like just continuously retrieve this thing or pause like that and then reel it in, stop? Asking for a friend here, asking for a friend. Good. All right, cool. Bam. No, I'm trying to catch a bass. I don't even think we even got snapping turtles back here. We got alligators. No snapping turtles. Not that I've seen. I'm gonna get one more cast over here and we're gonna move again. If they're not biting, move on to the next spot. This thing seriously can hit a fish in the head and I'd be okay. Those hooks are sharp. All right, let's get mobile here. Let's see if we can find a little spot. That's all it is. Just trying to have fun, man. It's too early. Let's try to fish, catch a fish, if anything. Man. I'll throw in front of that drain across the way. I'm assuming throwing it along a bank is going to be the best option instead of casting out. Tell me I'm wrong, but I'm just thinking because that's where usually I guess you'll find the fish hanging out. I feel like there's fish hanging out right here. Let's try this here for a second. coffee set. Don't fall. It's definitely not where I wanted to cast, but whatever. Just trying to just cast along this bank here. That's much better. I can live with that. The HOA does. So, I mean, they cut it like every 2 weeks. Plus, people ride their dirt bikes, four-wheelers around, so you can walk all the way around it and even through it. And there's like a creek that's back here that runs out into the river eventually. But most days I'm out here fishing because this is like right behind the house. There's a lot of great fish back here. Just the other day I was fishing with a live bluegill. The line got hit hard twice. So now I'm kind of intrigued to figure out what that could have been. So I'm definitely gonna have to get back on that. That was a first because I catch bluegills all the time, but everyone's always telling me put it on a hook. So, but it's the only thing that's stock in this pond is the grass carp. Everything else is completely natural, and this is not man-made. This was here well before the houses got built back here, and actually it used to be a lot bigger before they started building. And I don't know how big it was, but there's an alligator out there. You can't see because it's a small guy, but he's like out in the middle of the pond moving around. I'll give it a shot. 30 likes. That's what's up. All right, let's see. Sometimes these fish can be very, very selective in what they want to hit on, man. That includes live bait too. Come on, fishy fish. You think they would be in the obvious spots hanging out, but all right. Let's see if my casting is improved without getting myself caught in the tree here. But at least fish an hour a day. If I'm lucky, I can maybe get 2 hours in, like once in the morning. And then towards the evening, we've just had cooler weather coming through, so it's been kind of nice. Otherwise, I have to be up really early to beat the heat. Make sure I'm not standing on an anthill. That will ruin everything. See, if I was good at casting, I could cast it like right in front of me, but I'm not that good. I've gotten better, but I'm not that good. Probably should practice. thing sounds like a cannon hitting the water. JD, I'll show it in a second. All right, we got 90 of y'all and 31 likes. I appreciate the love, y'all, this morning. I know it's early. Nothing yet on the Whopper Plopper, but it's still early. It's still early. Again, I think I got this from a mystery tackle box that I ordered online. It was by River to Sea. I wanted because I had a little shimmer in the color versus like I had all white Whopper Plopper, and I've thrown that before with no luck, so I figured I'd try this guy out and see if this might be any better. That was a beautiful cast there. Get off the tree. That's as good as it's gonna get without me throwing it actually into the tree there. I see people using these things, they make it look so easy. This guy literally put like a chain of like, I forget what his name is, Tyler Fishing. He put like 4. Every time he caught a fish, he added a Whopper Plopper to it. And basically had like a 4-chain Whopper Plopper and caught a fish. See if I can get his. Again, another good cast. Any closer, I'm like literally gonna be in those branches. Yeah, I was contemplating fishing with the bluegill. Cam, I appreciate that, dog. Thank you. I was contemplating to like try to catch a bluegill, catch a few, and then get 2 lines out in the water. But I like to once in a while try something different here. As much as I love to catch a fish, a lot of times it's about me trying to just get better at what I'm using, the technique, or to have something in the tackle box I've never thrown before, see if it works. Otherwise, I'll be fishing with bread back here or soft plastic and crankbait. That I wouldn't really step outside of that zone there. Whoa, what's going on here? All right, let's see if I can get. Hey, that's literally right at the. I couldn't ask for a better spot. Let the ripples subside for a second. That was a. You would think a bass would just be hanging out right there, shady. It's not really that deep there. There's a bunch of smaller fish around the bank here. You got cover to get away, high under. Let's try it again. Ooh, that would have been in a tree. I felt it flying. Felt that flying. Yes, sir, always. Appreciate that, Beaver. Fish in this pond. So we got, there's largemouth bass, there are bluegills, there's crappie, there's grass carp. Those are stocked back here. And then we got catfish. I think they're mud catfish, to be honest with you. I don't know what type of catfish they are. Now, I did in February put channel catfish in here and some more largemouth bass, but the guy said they'll take about in a year's time, they'll maybe be like a pound, put a pound on or something like that. Again, I don't know how fast bass grows, or even catfish for that matter. But then there's blue crabs in here, some big blue crabs. I know, crazy, but this water's kind of brackish. What else? Am I missing anything? Bluegill bass, crappie. There's supposedly garfish in here. I have not seen one. I caught one. Maybe that might have been what's hitting that bluegill. That could have been a thing too. Who knows? But it's supposedly there's garfish back here. They're definitely in the river, and there's definitely alligators that are coming through the river. So it's quite possible that they could be in here. I just never seen one with my own eyes. All right, we can get this coming. I'm gonna move over by that drainage, see if that might be a better option. Draw the fish out of the hiding. Then we got American eel, and I think that checks off all the fish that you can catch back here. Things you can catch. Fred, I only got this channel that I've 100% focused with fishing, and then I started a different channel that's towards my other hobby, which is gardening. But I have not given that the attention that it deserves, because I've really been dabbling on this fishing thing here a lot more. And the cool thing about this here, again, this is behind the house, but I'm like 10 minutes from fishing beach or getting on the boat to do inshore fishing, near shore. Or if I want to go surf fishing or fishing off a dock or pier, like all relatively close. Again, 10 minutes. I could be chasing reds and flounders, sheep's head. I'm just gonna try out in the middle cast, see what happens. Sometimes you see fish jumping. Wet water. I could try, but Cam, it might get a little tricky. I've only caught one American eel back here. Hey, 42 likes, yo. At 34 minutes, that's pretty solid. This, I can't live too dangerously with my cast, though. I've lost a lot. This pond has claimed too many things that I've spent a pretty good penny on. Whether it's getting a snag, because there's a bunch of trees in here, and rocks. They're so before they start putting houses in here, and before they start, again, this used to be a lot bigger. This used to be like a hurricane debris, like drop off site. So like there's a bunch of like concrete slabs to massive tree trunk. underneath. And I know pretty much where I should avoid casting, especially if I'm fishing with like a crankbait or something that's gonna dive, or bottom fishing, because I'm 100% gonna get snagged, unavoidable. Let's try across this pond. But again, like, it's not bad considering like I could just grab my pole, walk out behind here and catch. Sometimes I'll catch a fish and I don't have to really venture that far away from. I could be standing right here and fish. We're gonna try it right here though. Like today probably would have been a good day to maybe take the kayak out or get on the paddle boat because it's not windy. I tried it yesterday, but the wind started picking up and made it not fun. What's up, Ben? I see you. So, I mean, if it's a fishing guy, I don't know about that, Fred. There's only one of me. I've had some luck catching some bass right in front of this stream pipe here. Just gotta make sure my cast ain't gonna crush on top of that. But yeah, I only catch and release back here. It's a bunch of runoffs. Like I fished out that doggy bag, shit bag yesterday. I mean, I guess in desperate times, desperate measures, but we're not there yet. So if I want to keep what I catch, I'll just go saltwater fishing. I'm not casting nowhere near this thing here. Sometimes retention pond's very giving. But my biggest bass out of here has been 4 pounds, just over 4 pounds. I feel like there are bigger ones. I haven't found them yet. But you do something enough times, I figure you're gonna figure it out eventually. That didn't go the way I wanted to, so let's try back over here. Okay, I'm not mad about that cast. Yeah, what's going on? Appreciate showing up. Hey, 44. We're almost at 50 likes. That is what's up right there. Come on, fish. Blow this up. It's crazy. I've had fish hit the popper that I've thrown over here. I just want the same whopper plopper treatment. I'm pulling something. Now it's off. So the crazy thing is I was aiming right there, but I cast right there. I'm also trying not to have this thing hit the top of that and like bust it up. I'm sticking with it, y'all. I'm sticking with it, though. Not going to give up on it. Come on. This is where I get impatient, but I'm, like I said, dedicating the stream to the Whopper Plopper. Fish or no fish, at least I'm getting better, building confidence with it. All right, the wind's catching it. That's what's happening. Gotta go more right. There we go. That's what I wanted. I get slightly closer, I'll be on the money here. I knew I was gonna snag that. I was gonna do that too. All right. This has got to be. Crap. Not what I wanted to do. We'll get it right next time. What's up, Kendra? Early bird gets the fish. I'll tell Caitlin you said hi. All right. Can I cast it in front of this drainage here? Okay, that's what we want right there. And I'm really far off it. All right. Come on, fish. If I can do that a few more times, maybe something will get curious and pop out, right? Or at least come out and follow it. I mean, that felt good. These hooks are freaking sharp. Damn. Eeh. That felt good. All right. Gotta make sure I wash that off. I might have to upgrade to the carp. We're trying to catch a bass right now, though. I'm not set up for carp fishing. This is going on the grass. Yep. I knew it. Damn it. Got too ambitious with it. Oh, yeah. All right, come on. Bad cast. Hook myself. Let's try this here. At this point, y'all, I'm just trying to figure out. This might be better casting from this side. It's a little bit shorter. I just gotta get my cast to go left. Same problem, different side. Terrible at this. I'm gonna figure it out, y'all. Man, I can live with it, but it's not what I wanted. I bring it back to the bank. I can then. Again, I've thrown the popper exactly from the spot. Back-to-back casts had fish blow up on it. Was able to get it on the bank. Sidearm. You might be right. You might be right. I could try it. I'm just as many times I've cast, sometimes it's just the casting is just off today. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I'm not terrible neither. That's kind of yeah, because overheads I'm getting a little bit of air and the wind is catching it a little bit too. Let's see if I can try it. Nice. I step to the left a little bit. Certain point, bass gotta just be like, hey, who's knocking at our front door? Oh, it's a whopper plopper. Let me check that out. Come on. All right. I'm just getting so annoyed with myself right now. I need to relax. Relax, Tim. Feel the cast. I knew it was good, but then I overshot it. Got seaweed or grass. Doing my part cleaning the pond right now. And I just hooked myself again. 2 times. All right, last cast over here, 'cause I'm getting mad. All right, that's better. Dag, I don't know what's my problem. Kaden, what's going on? Well, right now you might not learn anything from it because I'm terrible with casting right now. It's not that I'm terrible, but I'm also just trying to like be on point. And I'm throwing something that's a little bit heavier that I'm not used to throwing. So there's definitely that. But yeah, what I do is I hold them before I open the bell. I will. Again, I'm sure everyone has their own way of doing it, but this is how I do it. I'm right-handed, so I take my line, hold it with my pointer finger, and then I open my bell. And then when I get ready to cast, I release the line. And that was me closing the bell prematurely. I'm moving to a different spot, and I'm foul hooked. Look, not every. Sometimes it's just not on. You know what I mean? People have those moments. Weedless would be the move. Be a lot easier. All right. Yeah, left hand, right hand. I was taught to hold with your dominant hand so that if you're fighting a fish, you're gonna have your stronger arm hand to maintain while you retrieve with your non-dominant hand. But I can cast either way. It doesn't really matter, but that's just how I do. So, look, to each their own. Just because I'm not catching fish don't mean I don't catch fish. I got plenty of videos on the channel where that happens. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, past few live streams I've had, whether it's back here is a little bit more challenged because freshwater, again, I feel like it's a little bit more. It's definitely an art because, again, I'm using artificial most of the time. Whereas I'm saltwater fish, I'm typically using live bait. But I mean, I don't know what day it was, but obviously it was last week. Caught a keeper red. Caught a couple keeper reds on the live stream. I've caught a big ass flounder. Those are not in season right now. We got less than a month now before we got flounder season here in North Carolina. So believe that's going down. I'm gonna have plenty of people on the boat so we can get our limit, which is 1 per person. So but I'm gonna have everybody on the boat, no cast, and just drop straight down. I think my boat's rated for like either 14 people. We gotta maximize. We only got 2 weeks of a flounder season here. Gotta make it count. But what I might do though is maybe later on today when everything's all said and done, done with practice and all, I might come out here, catch some bluegills, put them in the live well, and then try to go fishing for some big fish. At least that's my thought. So I can work ahead of it. PB for, yeah, looking for you, game. Y'all got flounder season all year long. Baller, PB, bass is 4 pounds from back here, and then I've caught it. I mean, again, for me, is a big fish, like almost 12.5 pound carp fishing back here. My PB for flounder is 27.5 inches, 9 pounds. And then, what is it? Red. I think my big, I don't know how much it weighed, but my biggest was a 32 inch. So it was bigger than I think the slot is 18 to 27 inches. So bigger than the slot, but I feel like not quite a bull red. Bull red in the making. That's pretty impressive. 40. I'll be lucky if I catch one sometimes. But you know, big fish don't get big by getting caught easily. That's what I was told. So a lot of it's just being patient. Sometimes you gotta just keep throwing, sitting on the spot. Been plenty of times I've fished an area where there's not even, where fish are being caught, and then it goes cold, then it's hot, cold again. But this morning I was on a whopper plopper kick, so that's why I'm throwing that. A different pond, this might do really well. I feel like top waters is a not an easy thing to use back here. I can count on one hand how many times I've caught something using top water lures. Texas rig though, all day long. See, but for me, the easiest thing would have been to come out here and try to fish for bluegills. Like, I can sit right here and catch a few bluegills. But then again, that's not really a challenge. So, you know, I'm trying to try something different. And sometimes that means you might not catch a fish, but you learn something from it. Like I learned I need to get better at my casting. Yeah. All right, I got my last cast coming up here because I gotta go be an adult. Days I'm out here every day. Not out here. Days I'm out here every day. Not out here. I'm somewhere by water, saltwater. if I can convince, I should be able to get up early. I gotta check the forecast, but if the tide is right, I'm gonna do my best, get up really early, try to be right as the sun's coming up, and get on the skiff and see if we can get our fishing on. I think I figured out the trolling motor problem. It worked really well the other day. But I appreciate everybody hanging out this morning. Always a good time, even with the trolls. But we'll be back at it. Like I said, I'm gonna try to catch some bluegills. My curiosity was definitely peaked when I was fishing over here, and my line was bent over. So now I'm just wondering what's lurking down below the water here that would do that. So I got to find that out. But I think I'm just gonna try to put a bunch of poles out. But I need to get some more fishing rod holders, so that might be the move today. Go to Wally World, get some fishing rod holders, catch enough bluegills, and then we play the number game. But this was fun to throw, even though I didn't catch any fish. But until next time, hope everybody get a chance to get on the water themselves. And I will see you the next time we're out in the water fishing. Get some fishing in yourself. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys later.